Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about breakups, but pause really quick. As you guys can see, I toned down my ombre. It goes from like this black to chocolate brown color just because like that red brown color was killing me, and I was just like, it looked good for like 2 seconds, but I was just like, I need a nice compromise. I need something that's like kind of dark but not really, still noticeable. So I went for like a nice medium brown, and you can see it, but oh my god, it was killing me. But now I'm at like a nice happy little compromise, little nice middle ground, and I'm in love with it. It's better than the Diamond Black, so I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. So yeah, breakups. So I guess I'll start talking about my breakups, or because it can go two ways, like how to deal with a breakup. You can either be breaking up with somebody, or you can be being broken up with. And I've been on both sides of the spectrum, so we'll talk about it. In order to get over breakups, you really want to analyze things. So when I got broken up with, I had been dating this person for, I think, almost a year. And I, to this day, still talk to them. I love them to death. We just realized that we were just young, and it just was so soon to be rushing to something so serious at such a young age, and we hadn't experimented with, like, you know, sexuality and like who we were, and just like, you know, just doing things that made us happy. Not necessarily, we didn't make each other miserable, but just, you know, just doing things and venturing out there. You know, so it was almost for the better, just to like, we got like a nice little base of what it was like to be in a relationship that was sustainable, and like it was really cool, and it was fun, and I still talk to this person to this day. Like, we're still friends, and he's a dumbass, but I love him, and we just realized it's not worth, you know, getting back together just because like we're good as friends. There's probably much bigger and better things out there, and you know, it's fine. Like, that's what life's about, experiencing things, heartache, and, you know, feeding your feelings. Yeah. When he broke up with me, I kind of realized, I was just like, what did I do wrong? And I feel like that's what people do in relationships. Like, when they get broken up with, they end up analyzing everything they possibly did wrong, or what they could have done better, or, you know, just what could have been done in order to preserve this, you know, what was happening. It's better not to analyze it like that. The way I like to do it is like, not analyze what I did wrong, but like, what was it? Like, I'm pretty sure when you break up with somebody, you have a talk, and you're just like, what happened? So you kind of like want to analyze, oh wow, maybe I shouldn't have done that, maybe I should have done this. And you kind of carry those lessons that you learn from that relationship and carry it to the next, because I feel like it honestly is a blessing in disguise, because you learn how to, for the next person you decide to let into your life, you learn how to apply that to the next and be a better partner, and not necessarily not drag them down. Wow, that sounds so harsh, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't want to bring that baggage to the next. You want to be able to come with a clean slate and just be ready to like give your all, and everything be fine. So that's exactly what I did. I just kind of analyzed like what was wrong with the relationship, what could have been better, and what could have been done to prevent this. And I applied it to my next partner, and everything went fine. But the next partner, I broke up with them. Oh, look at that. It kind of like it connects. Look at that. So I broke up with them, and it was because they were very selfish. They didn't know exactly what they wanted, and they didn't know how to just be, you know, honest with me. And that's all really a good relationship depends on: honesty, passion, you know, like communication. Like, those are like kind of like the key ingredients, and according to me. But yeah, you know, after I broke with them, I realized like I had more worth than this. Like, I was definitely more capable of offering more to a person, and having someone offer the same thing to me. So, you know, I learned from that breakup that I had more self-worth, that I had so much more to offer, and that I could have done a lot better. And so yeah, and he's probably might watch this video, but you know what? He knows, and we're friends too. Like, I don't think I've only ever had one messy breakup, but you know, I've only ever had one messy breakup, and that's really whatever. Like, I'm a very cordial person. Like, I'm not like an asshole. Like, I will still say hello to you if I see you. Like, there's no point in pretending like I've never met you, unless you give me a reason to want to have that mentality. Then I'm a very cordial person. I can be very nice about it, and that's that. But moving forward, we talked about both like what happens after a breakup and being broken up with and breaking up with somebody, and like how to like deal with it right away. You can talk now. We can think about like long term and like what you can do to improve yourself and help yourself honestly become a better partner. So the first thing you really want to do is surround yourself with things that make you happy, whether that be friends, whether that be certain types of foods, whether that be adventuring to new places, just doing new and exciting things. Like, you really want to throw yourself into like this new uncomfortable place in your life, because I feel like sticking in your comfort zone is not going to give you any place to grow or any like new experience. You're stuck in the same mentality. Like, honestly, for example, throwing yourself into your friends, like, I'm pretty sure when you're in a relationship, we've all done it, that we've kind of just secluded ourselves from our friends and kind of just focus on this one person. It happens. Everyone does it. Even I've done it. Like, you really want to go back into like talking to your friends. You really want to connect with them again and just like let them know. And if they're good friends, they will understand and they will listen to you on end about like anything you've gone through, what happened, and like they'll be there to support you and just be there to tell you like it is. And that's really all anyone ever really needs. You really want to like maybe even finding new hobbies that interest you, like drawing, making videos, I don't know, like makeup, work, clothing. Why am I speaking this slow? But yeah, you can really just find things that interest you and like really like catch your eye, and just find yourself into something like that you never thought you would, and maybe you can turn that to a passion and a job, and you know, grow from that. Look at that. Really pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, like meeting new people, like not necessarily like dating, but like I know there are people on Instagram who want to hang out, or like on social media in general who just want to hang out. And I always push myself out there just to like meet new people and experience life from like with somebody else, whether it be friend, someone I'm actually interested in, or like your boyfriend or partner, or, you know, whatever. Like, I throw myself to these new people just because who knows what will come of it? Who knows who I'll meet through them? Who knows what we'll experience together? Who knows what will happen? And honestly, with that mentality, I've met so many cool new people. I've met like just this is the most refreshing group of friends ever, and I've even like experienced things I never thought I would experience. And yeah, that was really cool. Even just like doing things by yourself, because you really want to be able to do your own thing and learn how to be alone. You don't want to have to necessarily rely on another person to give you that fulfillment that you can find in yourself. You want to be able to say that I'm okay with doing something. Like, when I had my car, I would go to the beach, I would go to the park, I would go to like exhibits and stuff like that all by myself, just because like it's fun, it's refreshing, and I find like comfort and solace and like my lone, like my lone, I'm kind of like a loner, to be honest. Like, just being a loner, I found like so much comfort in that, and I'm okay with being alone. And you need, like, I think people need to be okay with being alone for quite some time, because I feel like they get so wrapped up and transfixed on this concept that they need to be with somebody to have like worth. I think being alone, you find out what your worth is, and like that, how much more important you are than just someone else like saying that about you, you know? Is that making sense? Does that make sense? I feel like it is. It made sense in my hand. So yeah, like that's how I see it. So just being able to find comfort in yourself, throwing yourself into like hobbies, maybe even work, and maybe moving up and trying to get a promotion, just like doing things that are beneficial not only to you but your own life, and just not really focusing on other people. Because I feel like when I've done that, which I'm currently doing, I feel like when I've done that, I've always had someone drawn to that aspect and be and like almost like attracted to that aspect of my life. And it really it honestly happens that way. I never, like, I feel like when you're seeking someone, it doesn't happen. When you're just like whatever, you're just like, oh shit, what happened? So yeah, I just feel like just focusing on yourself and doing things that better you as a person and make you a better partner will honestly help you get over a breakup and just like, you know, when you break up with someone, you really want to focus on it. That's the time to be selfish and do whatever the fuck you want and like get out there and just experience new things. But yeah, I think I'll just wrap it up by saying that because I feel like I've been rambling. If you're going through a breakup, I hope not. But if you are, I hope this video helps. I hope that I'm being more, that I'm communicating to you guys where you feel like you're talking to a friend almost, because that's what I kind of want the channel to be like. But yeah, that's how I've analyzed breakups and how I've dealt with them and how I've moved forward. I hope this helped. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know how you guys deal with your breakups. I want to know, because shit, like, who knows when the next breakup's around the corner, and I want to be ready. So you got help me help you. Like, let's just all help each other and be all up in this together. So let me know down in the comments below. If you like my channel, please subscribe and let your friends know. But until next time, bye guys.